Hey guys, so I got a few requests to do a comparison here between Sony Xperia XE Premium and the Galaxy S7 Edge. Both of these very nice shiny glass construction phones. Obviously the S7 Edge is coming for a year and a half old now, and I wanted to see how it did compare. This is an Exynos 8890 model versus the Snapdragon 835 XE Premium. We are also running the Samsung Experience 8.1 in the S7 Edge. That's the latest, ROM, courtesy of Dark Lord ROM. And you can see it does boot on a little bit faster here on the right. Still, I think you could go back a few generations when it comes to Samsung, and it would still boot on faster. But you can see both of them look very nice when they are fully booted up. We have updated all the apps, etc. I'm just going to start off with the speed test to see how they do compare. So far it looks like Sony is going ahead, but Samsung pulled one back then. Sony again, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, debatable, 5-1. So you can see the Sony is leaving the S7 Edge standing. 5-2, S7 Edge not down for the count here. We have installed a few games, so you can have a look at the game loading. So you can see there's definitely a difference here in terms of the displays, with the S7 Edge still probably a little bit more vibrant. I have put the XZ Premium on the vibrant mode as well, for those who like the vibrant colours, and turned off the smart cleaner, which apparently kind of limits the performance, and it comes on by default, which isn't very good. I think Sony is winning here when it comes to the games. And we do have as well something nice and sporty, and that was Samsung that time. Very nice and back and forth. So who is going to get the winner? Let's see. Silver versus gold. I think Sony's clinched it. Sony has just clinched it at the end there. But I think generally you could see that Sony did give you a performance boost overall, but the S7 Edge wasn't too far behind, which is a testament to how good the device actually is. We did also want to do a quick little Geekbench score here. I'm going to run through this, speed up the video, and get to the end. So you can see we are coming to the end here, and the Sony is comfortably in the lead. I think we are going to see quite a difference in terms of the score, but the old Exynos 8890 is still very potent, I have found. Obviously the S7 Edges are coming in at much cheaper nowadays, but you are getting some sacrifices such as an old USB connector, but they are both waterproof. That is good, and the camera is still very good as well on the S7 Edge. But I don't think you get the latest Bluetooth like you do on the latest phones, Bluetooth 5. And what do we have? We have a very good single score, nearly 2000, which I think puts it ahead of pretty much everything. For some reason, this seems to always be out of date in terms of the results, like charts here. They still have really old, ancient devices on it, like the Nexus 5. They need to update this. So we see Mi 6 and all the latest stuff, how it all compares. But you can see that the S7 Edge can't quite keep up here on the Dark Lord ROM, which is a very decent score nevertheless. It's not going to be too disappointing. So solid improvement here in terms of the processing power from last year, which is good. We're going to just load a few websites as well. So let's just load. What do we have? We have BBC. Go. Oh, so that was quite confusing. I think the Edge loaded the page faster, but then the XZ did catch up. And again, the Edge here. Maybe this is having your own browser does lead to some good performance. So this time the left, you can see, came up a little bit faster there. Let's try some content. Fair use. Oh, there we go. So I think Sony was a little bit faster there loading the content, but Samsung seems to be doing pretty well here still, given the age of the phone. And what else do we have? GSM. So let's just go there. Go. And that was nearly identical. I couldn't see a difference really, you know, it seems to be very back and forth overall. Oh dear, HTC fails durability. I remember when HTC used to build very durable phones. So I'm probably going to give this a draw. Maybe the S7 Edge on a few of them was quicker because of the browser here, which it does have, which is a bonus. So I have, as I said, disabled the smart cleaner here, so I just wanted to see the multitasking as well, see how it is now. And you can see here straight away it was looking very promising, but now it looks like quite random. It's faster than the Samsung, coming up with it. There isn't that delay, and there isn't. Doesn't seem to be any reloading now, which is good. But I've got to say, I'm really impressed with what the developers did with the S8 ROM on the S7 Edge. It just looks fantastic, and it performs just as good as it looks. Probably one of the best ROMs I've seen. I think it's just the Bixby Vision which didn't work. So a little bit faster to recover on the S7 Edge here. Asphalt. That was the Sony. So back and forth this one, I can't call it. It's just so Sony this time again. I mean, if you've got an S7 Edge, you can't really say there's a massive reason to upgrade here. It's still amazing performance overall. What else haven't we done? This one's been a bit messy. So where are we for the weather? Yeah, so I think generally you can see it's very kind of back and forth here, but I think because Sony lacks the animations of Samsung, it looks artificially faster overall. But very impressive stuff here from this nearly 1.5-year-old phone. So this is obviously running the Samsung Xperia ROM. Maybe you get different results with the official ROM, but I hope that is helpful for any of you out there looking to upgrade from the S7 Edge to the Sony. I'd say it's still worth it. You're still getting some amazing things such as a Bluetooth upgrade, the charging port. A very fine phone indeed in terms of the construction, etc. It looks durable. But I wouldn't be in a massive rush, if you are already happy with the S7 Edge. I'd rather just get a ROM on there to refresh the experience. So yeah, just a quick little comparison here. Hope you find it helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.